Hello, this is Satan. I've decided to convert to Buddhism and give up all my devilish evil ways. Ha 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 ha. Now I'm gonna really frighten you. So, this is a top of the week from Cabra, and it's in celebration of Sound or Halloween. So, let me think. So, Halloween or Sound is a time of year when we are usually letting go of the bright blue sky, leafy warmth of summer and heading into the darkness, into the colder seasons. The trees letting go of the leaves and revealing their skeletal like branches. We're putting on our winter coats and wrapping up in scarves and hats. It's a season that seems to rejoice in change. The secular time of the seasons is more apparent. The leaves are going through their colourful death from green to golden, and we have to make more of an effort to stay warm. Traditionally, this time of year was associated with death and remembering our ancestors, those who have gone before. And the veil between this world and the next was at its thinnest, where spirits and ghouls and ghosts and witches and devils and demons walked the dark streets, and where we lit blazing bonfires to light up and give warmth to the darkness. A time when our imaginations were let run wild and everything seemed magically alive. The trees seemed to be dancing with the moonlight. The flames of the bonfire seemed to be roaring a primal wisdom of survival, and the stars seemed to be whispering the magical spells of witches. And on every corner there seemed to be a red-horned demon ready to chase us through the darkness. The bizarre pagan nature of existence seemed much more alive. The normal barriers between the physical world and the world of the spirits seemed to dissolve into a cold, spooky mist, and our heathen pagan ancestors seemed to take over our autumnal streets with their sense of the mysterious vibrancy of nature. Everything is alive with magic and mystery. Trees and stones and streams and stars and clouds and birds and foxes, all are vividly alive. A sense of the unknowable nature of things, open to the vast mystery that we are all vividly a part of. The energies of the seasons, the energies of our hearts, the breath in our lungs, the wind dancing through the leaves, the vastness of the night sky, the unknowable depths of our minds, the inner and outer worlds alive and vast with fascination. A symbol from the Buddhist tradition that seems to capture this time of year and the vast mystery of existence is the symbol of the cremation ground, lonely places where corpses were brought to be burnt, a place of skulls and bones and corpses, and the bright roar of the funeral pyres, hungrily eating the dead bodies and spitting out their ash-covered bones. The strange, lonely atmosphere of the cremation ground is a space that the yogi chooses to enter and to face the terror of existence, to look into the hollowed sockets of the skull and face the fear of his heart, looking into the darkness, looking into his own mind. He plunges into the moonless darkness so that he can dance through the bright flames of transformation, the transforming flames of the funeral pyre, consuming all until all that is left is the bright red, passionate abandonment of the Dakini, a figure blazing with absolute freedom, a fiery figure bubbling up from the volcanic depths of our being, a complete absence of obstruction, a burning down of barriers, the complete freedom of absolute vibrant empty space, a blazing red diamond skywalker. I'm going to finish off with a vivid description of a cremation ground from the Life and Liberation of Padmasambhava. It's a magical and bizarre description which can be listened to as poetry or as a description of our streets and Halloween nights. So, from the Life and Liberation of Padmasambhava. In the great cemetery of the mysterious apparitions, which has a circumference of 3.5 leagues, in the centre is the self-rising stupa capita, dwelling of the great blood-drinking Mamo. In the southwest is the marvellous tree of the tombs, golden security, the fruits of which are eaten by many creatures of the tombs. In the northwest is the water of the tombs, the lake most excellent, which is frequented by many creatures of the tombs, including the daughters of Nagendra and the daughters of Yakshas, who look like cadavers. In the northeast is the funeral fire cloud of smoke, and in the whirlings of the fire are male and female demons who eat the carcasses of men, of horses, of oxen, and of still others, and who play at countless games. In the southeast is the funeral wind of 5 origins, and among the wild shadows are dissimilar creatures without number, none dead, none being born, none aged. In the west, on the mountain of the tombs, the centrum titans, live lemurs of many kinds, without poverty, possessing treasures of miraculous gems. In the north, there's only one form, the goddess Sahadara, yellow in colour, wearing a wild fur, tearing rotten tree trunks high and low with both hands, and carrying on her back the yet moist heads of men. She mounts a black sheep with a skeleton for a saddle. In the east, the white lady of things, mounted on a corpse, moves by elevating herself. Here, among the terrors of the charnel house, with his back against the stupa, Padma made the wheel of the Dharma turn for the Dakinis for 5 years, and received the secret name Tirtrengsal, strength of the rosary of skulls. Happy Halloween.